Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel.
Hi!
I am Crummy, this is Sonia, and we're gonna be cooking. You know, I've had a video like this before, so, you know, but this was cooking for the first time. This is baking, a recipe that I didn't make, but I found on TikTok. It's only 2 recipes, and it's for these delicious cookies. So, you know, you can make them. So, what you're gonna need is Nutella and flour. That's all you're gonna need for this. So,
have you tried this before?
I have, and they're really good actually.
Really?
It's honestly really, really good. So yeah, it's just, you guys can't see me over here, but I'm struggling. All right, I got it. So, yeah, I don't really need a professional bowl to do this in, but I am gonna get a good bowl.
Looks.
So, pretty much all you gotta do is get the Nutella out first and go ahead and unbox it.
Yes, it's an unboxing video.
Ooh, do you see this? ASMR. We actually have an ASMR channel, if you guys don't know. It's not necessarily ASMR though. It's just eating, but
Yeah.
I'll link it if you want to watch that. So,
Oh, and if you guys haven't already watched our music video, make sure to.
you just dropped a hot new video. Super real good.
Amazing content.
The sad part is, if you guys have seen it, it took like a good 2 hours. At least.
Yeah.
So go ahead, take a big spoonful and drop the Nutella in there. You guys can't see it, but I just dropped Nutella in the bowl. So go ahead, get as much as you want, depending on how many cookies you're gonna make. I think we're gonna make as many as possible because we're hungry.
Yes.
And this is a good non-healthy snack. So yeah, can you pick up the phone? Show the phone. Can you pick up the phone thing? Pick up the spoon.
Yes.
Yes. Alright, so after you get the Nutella in there.
Well, I'm not gonna get the cookie dough if you're making the other ones. Go ahead, keep going. Go ahead.
Okay,
cut
to my mom walked in. So I can't really tell you how much to put in here. It kind of depends on the person, but how much you have to estimate it. But I know I said 2 ingredients, but I do recommend putting water in here just to make it more easy to stir and so the cookies aren't so dry. Nobody wants that, so I'm gonna go put some water in here. I can't tell you what water to put either in this recipe. I'm telling you what to put in it, but you have to estimate how much of whatever you're gonna put. Experiment, that's the fun of it. So, you know, really just work it. So yeah, since I've done everything, just stir it real good. Get it real good, yep. Just keep stirring it. So, this is her first time doing it. She doesn't even know the recipe, so, you know, you guys are her, basically, in this experiment. Not experiment, it's not an experiment. It kind of is. Baking is experimenting. So, it should look how hers is looking right now. It should look like batter. It shouldn't look really white, like all the flour hasn't been mixed in. And it shouldn't look really Nutella-y. It should look like this, like a good mix of both.
So it should really look like batter.
Yes. So don't make it look like flour like this. Looks like you know, unbaked cake basically, but it's not gonna look like cake when we're done. So yeah, and you guys can add more flour. You guys can add more Nutella. You guys can add more water. But you know, really just have fun with it. Don't get all stressed out. It's supposed to be fun. But bing. This is really loud. All right, so if you guys have parchment paper, use that. It's so it doesn't stick to the pan. Like so, flat on it. All right, so I'm gonna me and Tony are both gonna show you. So I'm gonna show you first. So you can make sure you wash your hands before you do this.
Yes.
Coronavirus.
Coronavirus!
We actually made a song about coronavirus, so if you haven't already checked it out, check it out.
We definitely did mention it already like 3 times.
But whatever, check it out. Check out our new music video, guys. We feel like artists, even though it's a horrible song. It's a joke. But make sure your hands are nice and clean, so that because you're gonna be eating this. All right, go ahead and take a kind of okay amount like that in your hand and roll it up into a ball. It's a little too much. Roll it into like a pretty good size and put it onto the ball. And kind of just spread them out amongst the paper. It's okay if it's smaller or bigger than the other ones. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's, cookies. You're going to eat it either way. Don't mind me just watching. So, yeah.
That's really small.
No, that's tiny. So there's some tiny ones. We might have to make more batter.
Yeah, probably.
How many cookies do you want to make?
As much as we can.
All right.
I'm hungry.
If you like taste of Nutella, then you're really gonna love these cookies. By the way, guys, like you're really gonna like it. Pull it back a little. So I'm gonna have to. So if you guys get into the predicament we're in, where you don't have enough batter, you gotta repeat the experiment. Why do I keep saying experiment? I'm not a scientist.
Yes, you are a scientist. Scientist forever.
Okay. Wow. So I'm just gonna drop it back in there. Repeat the experiment. Because this is obviously an experiment. This is my 3rd time making these cookies, guys. So like I know exactly how much to put in everything. But first timers, I made my first timer. It did not look good. It tasted good, but it didn't look good. So you kind of just gotta make it.
Practice
Practice a lot. And if it doesn't look like batter, you have to add more of other things. I think right now I need more flour.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. Because it looked too liquidy. It's not supposed to look like liquid. Trust me. This is looking better. Alrighty. This is a good enough amount. So let's go ahead and finish this up. It's a little sticky, but
Yeah.
this little batch is stickier, but don't mind me just watching. It's in my head now. Also, kids can make it, obviously. If you're a parent, you can let your kid make it because it's only 2 ingredients. Don't let them use the oven though, because I'm a big kid.
I'm a big kid.
Okay, let me just scrape off the edges, make sure we get everything. It's gonna be a big cookie, so that's gonna be big. So, we're just using up every last bit of batter we have. Don't wanna be wasteful. I also use this exact recipe, but peanut butter instead of Nutella, and that turned out good too. But if you're gonna use this with peanut butter, then make sure you add sugar, because peanut butter doesn't have enough sugar in it. And yeah, it's gonna make a little bit of a mess in the hands in the kitchen, but it's all for fun. So also make sure you spread them out onto the paper because you're gonna need to flatten them.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what they mean in a second. All right, so now that they're all evenly spaced out on the paper, like mine are, take your spoon and kind of flatten them like a cookie shape. Like a cookie, because it's not gonna flatten itself.
So basically, just what you do with normal cookies.
Yep. So you don't have to use a spoon. You can use your hand. You can help me, Sonia.
Yeah, I just washed my hands. Okay, never mind.
So the flatter you make it, the flatter they're gonna be, the less chunky. It's a little too flat for me. All right, so now mine are evenly spaced out on the paper. I'm gonna wash my hands.
I'm
So
good.
preheat the oven to 350 degrees.
Bake is normal.
Bake, yep, and it's gonna start on. So make sure you preheat the oven to 365 degrees, and then leave them in for a good 5 to 10 minutes. And yeah, I'm gonna cut to when we're done. So we had a problem. The cookies really got flat, and they were bubbly, and they were watery, and they were not good at all. So
Don't add water.
don't add water. If you're gonna add water, add a little bit. Do not add as much as I did. Don't pour it. Just have like a couple drops. That's it. Don't add water. That much water. So we decided to just freeze it and make it a cake. And I put some chocolate sauce on it, and we're about to try it for the first time. Nutella cake.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's not bad.
Not bad. So, if you blindly follow my instructions and this happened to you, make it a cake. I ended up finishing the cake. It was good, and yeah, that's basically it to the end of the video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you guys next time. Peace.